Hello everyone, and welcome to my solo RPG journal. Today we are playing Game 2 of the Age of Furnace. Today we are playing Game 2 of the Age of Fantasy Skirmish. Hello everyone, and welcome to my solo RPG journal. Hello everyone, and welcome to my solo RPG journal. Today we are playing round 2 of... No, it's still round 1. Hello everyone, and welcome to my solo RPG journal. Today we are playing Game 2 in the Age of Fantasy Skirmish campaign that I am playing. Still round 1. In the previous round we saw the Litwin Scouts face off against Clara's Horde. And here, today, we are seeing the Ortan Expedition face off against Chavel's Troup. A team of dwarves versus a human mercenary company. So, the first thing to do is that a little bit better? Maybe it was a bit too loud. There we go. The first thing to do is work out where deployment is happening and roll off for putting down objectives. So for the dwarves, we have a 5. And for the humans, we have a 4. So the dwarves are going to take this side. Whoa. Where'd you go, buddy? Although I want to try having a fight going this way. No. We'll do, the dwarves coming down from the hill. No, we're going to go this way. So I'll just quickly move everything to this side of the board so that we know where we're deploying. And again, humans deploy over here. I think I said in the last game that I think that you can now move groups in TaleSpire, and I just don't know how to do it. And I haven't bothered looking it up. So, dwarves deploy first. Well, they don't deploy first. We're just looking at putting down objective markers. So the first objective marker is going to go up here. Humans are going to put an objective marker on the entrance of this ravine. Hang on, I better make sure that that is outside of the deployment zone, which I think that it is not. I know. Yeah. Deployment there. So the next one for the dwarves is to put one here. Need to measure out the 12 inches, which is here. So putting one here is good. Next one for the humans is putting one here in the forest, in the little thicket there. I'm not measuring these out because I know that that's more than 9 inches. So the tricky thing here is going to be, is there a 9-inch spot? So 9 inches is here, or 9 inches is here. So there is actually a spot in here. That's 10 inches away and 11 inches away. So the humans get the last marker and are going to put one there, because that should be fairly easy for them to control. So rolling off for deployment next. 3 versus 6. So humans deploy first. Humans have these crossbowmen with a 30-inch range. So they are going to deploy on the high ground up here. That's not a crossbowman. That's a crossbowman. Let's see if I can set them up in a line. I can. There is enough room. And are they forward as far as they can be? No, they are not. There we go. Dwarves get to put... They're going to put their iron guy here. Iron warrior. 12 inches is that. Humans turn to deploy again. Now we can see there's going to get some kind of charge coming this way. So the spearmen are going to come down here. The next one to deploy will be this one. Just going to get in here. And that's the 12. The humans are then going to deploy Troup here. Now, this one, I'm going to put one of these here. And the humans are going to put their last one there, their champion, Chavel himself, there. So we're going to get the dwarves just going nuts and putting the rest of their troops down wherever they feel like it. So we're going to get the other veteran here. I don't know which one's which. I have named them. So, how do you check who you've got? Do you just have to do it with the rename thing? Javia? I'm sure that if I rolled, it would tell me. If I've selected them when I've rolled. But yes, we've got Javia, we've got... I'm going to put the other expert here. Dwarves have slow, so they're both going to go together. And you're also getting here. And that is deployment over. The dwarves will go first. As they deployed first, I think. I can't remember who deployed first now, though. The humans deployed first with a 6 over a 3. So the humans will go first. However, before we go, we've got a couple of things to do on our mission that we left off last time. So, warbands, there's no underdog bonus. Special objectives. They both need a special objective. So, let's roll for the humans first. One. And for the dwarves, also 1. Oh, it's such a... Mastery. 1 friendly unit in each table quarter at the end. It's honestly kind of bullshit. But that's okay. That's what's happening. Special objective mastery for both troops. Now, player mission. Random events. At the beginning of each round, a player must roll 1 die. Players must roll 1 die. On a 5+, a random event happens. So we're going to... So this is what's happening at the beginning of each turn. So, first thing, calling it, we are now playing round 1. Now, the first thing we have to do is roll for objectives. Five. So rolling for the humans who are going first. 52. No, the mission cards. Mission cards. 52 is charge. Okay. Next. 42. Delve deep. Have at least 1 unit within the enemy's deployment zone. Have at least 3 units within the enemy's deployment zone. Oh, that's interesting. It was, I can't remember what I rolled, 43 or something? 42. And last, but hopefully not least, 16, probably least. This is going to be like C's 6. Which is C's objective 6. So I didn't do this. I need to go... Where are my objectives? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay. Objective 1, Objective 2, Objective 3, Objective 4, Objective 5, and Objective 6. So, the humans have to seize Objective 6 as one of their objectives. It's looking like last game. It's pretty cool. It's good that it'd be a bit disappointing if it was seize Objective 1 or seize Objective 2. Yeah. Okay, so rolling for the Ortan Expedition. 1, 12. 12 is seize objective marker 2. Again, that's good that it's on the other side of the board from the dwarves. 2, 6, 26. 26 is C6. Ah, that's not great. Well, I suppose it is good for them, because that's just a free point. And 15. What is 15? 15 is going to be C's 5. Far out. Well, the Ortan Expedition has a few easy goals there. Now, the next thing that I've missed before is random events. At the beginning of each round... Oh, no, we decided we weren't going to roll random events in round 1 because we didn't do it for the other team. So we're going to do that from next game. So now that both teams have their objectives, Chavel's troops going first when they have charge, delve deep, and seize 6. So they want to get this one. Okay. So I think that the first activation will be the crossbowmen. They can't see that dwarf. They can see this dwarf without a penalty. And I reckon that is actually over the trees, so that's also without penalty if I want to shoot either of them and they are in range. Ooh, just. So we're just going to shoot this one, because this guy's clearly in range. So who is this? This is Ethelwood, the Dwarven veteran. So, shooting with the marksman, hitting on 5s, range of 30, 1 attack, and they've got rending. And they're trying to hit a veteran which has a defense of 3. A veteran with a defense of 3. Okay. Let's check the rule for rending first. Rending. Unmodified rolls of 6 to hit count as having AP 4 and ignore the regeneration rule. Oh, damn. Okay, let's roll some 6s. Okay. So I think I said that the veteran had a defensive 3. Well, that's a 6-up save with an AP of 4. So 2 saves have to roll sixes. Okay, 1 save, 1 wound goes through. And so we are rolling the wound roll. And on a 6, I do believe that you are knocked out. 6 plus knocked out. That's a 7 because it's 6 plus the wound. So, knocked out straight away. Now, that is first activation. No, don't fall down there. That'll get confusing. Damn it. Don't fall. Nope. Yep. And you have shot. Brilliant. So, the crossbowmen draw first blood, wounding and knocking out Ethelwood. Now, I'm going to have to write this down immediately because I'm not going to remember names. Crossbowmen knock out Ethelwood on round 1. Pity didn't get the first blood special thing. But it is now the dwarf turn. Now our Chavel's troop, not Chavel's troop, the Ortan Expedition has Cs 2, Cs 6, and Cs 5. 1, 2, need to Cs 2. I need to Cs 6, and I need to Cs 5. So, the first thing to do is work out what this, how bad this low. Move 4 inches when using advance and 8 when using rush or charge. Okay. I don't think I've got any ranged weapons. Nope. So we are going to rush 1, 2. And we're gonna stand behind here to try and get some cover. And that is going to be a move. So that will take that objective. I know that's not one of the objectives I need to worry about right now. But my first concern is going to be just... Really, this turn, it's just positioning now that the riflemen have fired. And that is... Because the dwarves don't move very far, I'm not getting to an objective 2 anytime soon. So, the next turn for the humans. Human objectives are charge, delve deep, and seize 6. We're not going to seize 6 yet, and we're not going to get delve deep yet either. So charge is our best bet for an early round, except for the fact that dwarves are so slow. So that's sort of the limit for how far I can go with these troops if I want. No, hang on. I would be able to do this. In fact, it was like here. You were here. So that you can rush a whole 12. Which puts me... how does the... I just need to check. Terrain, open terrain, morale, melee, shooting, movement, unit coherency. All models must stay in the unit within 2 of at least one other model, and all models must be within 6 inches of all other models at any one time. So I can't go past here. Yep. 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 Cool. Now, these models won't be able to advance as much. Like, that's 12 inches, but it might mean that these guys will be able to charge, and this guy can consolidate almost to him. So we should be good. So the person to go next is the Dwarves. And seeing this delaying tactic for the Dwarves, these guys are obviously going to move to somewhere like this. So best bet. Okay, so we're just gonna move this guy. So he needs to be within 3. So he's moving to here. So that he can take this. And then on the next turn, start moving down here. Ooh, hang on. Let's put some markers in to say what I've done. Next is humans, and we are going to, do exactly that. You can basically go up to that line, which is a rush movement. So these guys, I want to get into melee. Let's do that consolidate thing, because that was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 is here. And that is within 6. Yep. Yep. So that movement is fine. So let's put a movement marker down. Now, who haven't I moved yet? So I think that I basically need to move this one to here to avoid it getting shot. Because I don't want that. I don't even care. Oh, I might be able to get... Nah, I'd be able to be seen hiding behind that, I think. So, human last action. Just to get to here. So that I can take and hold this objective. And that's all of the human troops moved. Just got these dwarven troops left. So, stop doing that. So 2 inches gets me to here. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3. I get to move 8, but that'll be 7. And you're standing right next to me, so I'm just going to move you up here. And they should both be within 3 inches. So, there are no morale tests to take. The only thing to do left in this round is set objectives. So the humans, the Chavel Troupe, managed to take objective 1 as well as objective 2, because this. Oh, hang on. Yep. Got to make sure you're measuring the right place. Bloody trees are always getting done. And they also have three. While the Ortan Expedition is taking the... Which color should I use? Brown. Objective 4. Objective 5. And objective 6. The last thing to do is to see. So first of all, with the Ortan Expedition, sees 2, no. Sees 6, yes. Sees 5, yes. So let's... Now you can only turn in one at a time, I believe. Scoring cards at the end of each round, players check to see if they've completed at least one condition on any of their cards. If they did, then they must score the one card worth the most victory points and discard that card from the game. Cool. So, we are seizing 6. Actually, no. We're going to seize 5. They're both worth the same. Round 1 scored 1 for a total of 1 victory point. Now, Chavel's troop have not seized 6, they have not charged anyone, and they have not delved deep. I'm not confident that I can get delve deep, so I'm going to trash it. So, next turn, we're up to turn 2. So at the beginning of turn 2, we're not forgetting events this time. The way events work, random events on a +5 for each player. So the humans will be going first, so we'll roll for them first. Humans go first because they finished activating first. 1, they do not have a random event. Dwarves, the Ortan Expedition. 4, they do not have any random events. So humans need, the Chavel Expedition needs a new objective. 32. No, this one, please. 32, hold 2. Control objective marker 2 at the beginning and end of the same round. This is actually very possible because they currently have objective 2. So the Ortan Expedition needs a 63. 63 is Cleanse the Skies. Destroy an enemy unit with the flying rule. This is not possible, so we're just going to roll again. 22. Now, I think that 22 is a bloody another C's. C's 2. I've already got C's 2. But it is a different card, so I'm keeping it and I'll have to trash it at the end of the turn. So, we are starting with the Chavel Troupe. And the first thing to do is to look at what I can activate. I can't see the expert, the elite person down there. I can't remember what they're called. Is it the veteran? No, the last veteran is over here. Well, not the last veteran. One of the veterans is over here. And is behind cover. Otherwise, yeah. So we're going to do that. So shooting at her, no. No, I'm not going to activate them. Let's remove all dice from the board. Let's activate someone who can actually do something. Okay, he is the captain, the champion rather, is charging her, charging 12 inches, gets to just exactly 1 inch. So she has to step up to fight. Now he has the engineer 3 attacks. Oh, hang on. No, yeah, that's fine. I'm looking at the wrong group. The champion has a great weapon with 3 attacks at a quality 3, AP 2. So that's 2 hits. She is the... Who is she? No, that's not what I wanted. Yep, you are unique. Dwarven Elite. JV of the Dwarven Elite. Dwarven Elite have a defense of 3. So that is a 6-up save. No, it's a 5-up save because of AP 2 weapons with 2 hits. Ooh, they both go through. So she has to make a save. 2, 3, 4. She is stunned. Status knockdown. And because I have the charge objective, I'm actually going to try and push her back. Push back works. Who can strike? On a 4+, the attacker may push back. 6. So on a 4+, up to 2 inches in any direction. Cool. We will probably be taking that objective. So he's knocked her down. She's not dead, but I don't want to shoot her because I want to take her down in a charge so that I can get that that point there. So the next one to do... So, hang on. You have activated. And attacked. Come on. Yep. You have activated and attacked. And that is the only action that has happened so far this turn. Next activation, I'm actually going to activate this one so that she stands up. She does that at the end of her activation, so she's not getting anything else done. So, next... Humans don't have very many troops to play with. Next, we're going to charge this Dwarven Elite, the other Dwarven Elite. Can you get the full 12 inches? Yes, you can. How about you? Can you get the full 12 inches? Just. So we've got 3 attacks hitting on 5s. 1 hit, and she saves on a 3. Oh, okay. She's going to take that. And... Okay. Doesn't Fearless slow... what does Fearless do? Gets +1 to attack with a weapon of your choice when charging. That will be great when I get a charge turn. So hang on. Rolling to see if we get knocked out or knocked out. She's knocked out. Because that's a 6. 5 + 1 wound, which is a 6. So she is knocked out. They have fulfilled the condition of their charge. And melee. If one of the two units is destroyed, the other may move up to 3 inches. Else the charging... Yeah, so I get another 3 inches of movement to... I don't know why that keeps changing. It's very annoying. It wasn't doing it last time I played. Get another 3 inches of movement. Along here. Now you have moved. And you have attacked. Next up is the dwarf turn. I guess we are moving this guy. Four, 6, 7. Two. Cannot charge. So it's a rush to here. That's as far as he can get with his slow 8 movement. But he has moved and he has not attacked. Because at this point, the only human units left to activate are the crossbows. I fulfilled charge. So I can have a go at that one. And you're the only person I can really see with the crossbows. So we're going to take 3 shots, hitting on 6s against her. No hits. But they have gone. The last one to activate is this one. So we've had 3 activations, followed by time for a third activation. So our Dwarven Veteran is going to charge this one. And this guy is going to consolidate 3 inches. This guy is going to try and consolidate 3 inches. He is within the... Is it 2-inch rule? Models within 2 inches of enemies may strike with all their melee weapons, which works just like shooting. Now, they are spearmen, so they have Impact 1, deals X automatic hits when charging successfully. No, they don't have. They've got flanks. Enemies charging this unit don't count as having charged for the purpose of special rules, and they must take a dangerous terrain test before attacking. Okay. Which one is dangerous terrain? Terrain features that could harm models or outright kill them are considered dangerous terrain. If a model moves in or through dangerous terrain, it must immediately take a dangerous terrain test. Roll 1 die, and if the result is 1, the model takes 1 automatic wound. If there are models with the tough X rule, then in the unit you must roll X dice for them instead of 1. So I think I roll it for all 3 of the units, the models in the unit that are engaged, which is all 3. She doesn't roll a 1, so she is fine. So she attacks. She's got 1 attack, right? Because she's a veteran. Right? I just did the make unique thing instead. Yep, Dwarven veteran, so she's only got the 1 attack. Does she hit on a 3? She does hit on a 3. She has the hell? She is a Dwarven veteran. She has 1 attack, hits on a 3, and AP 2. So they need to roll a 6 in order to save. Rolls a 6, so gets the save. They then attack back, hitting on 5s. No hits. So she falls back 1 inch. But that basically was what she wanted. What they wanted, rather. They have had their attack now. And so they're going to charge in and on their activation and attack her. Now, everyone is hitting on 6s because they've already had 1 combat. They hit once. She has a 3-up save. She rolls a 2 and takes 1 wound. She has to do a test, which she fails. She's out of the game. So the spearmen knockout. I better do the names because otherwise I'm forgetting. In fact, I forget who's knocked this one out. GM tools, Hildred. And the other... So the spearmen knock out Hildred, and Ethelwood got knocked out already. Javier, I think, was the other one that got knocked out by the... No, Alfred. So the swordsman knocked out Alfred, and this happened in round 2. That's 2 in a turn. 2 units knocked out in a turn. If I get in melee in particular, so if I get another unit knocked out in melee, I can get 3 victory points from that instead. 2 victory points from that instead. But Have I lost any? No, the humans haven't lost any units yet. No models have been lost. The leader is going to charge in to these guys. The engineer, what's his name? Edric Ortan is charging into the spearmen, and so has to make 3 dangerous terrain tests. He rolls a 1, taking 1 automatic wound. He has tough 3 though, so he's not particularly. He doesn't particularly mind. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. Flanks. The test must take dangerous terrain. Only roll up to as many dice as models with the flanks. Okay. So he can roll up to 3 dice, but if there was less of them, he'd roll less. But he can roll up to 3 because he has toughness 3. So I did it wrong in the previous thing, but which was fine because it didn't affect. Anyway, he has 3 attacks at quality 3 AP 2. So he could wipe them out. They all hit AP 2, which means that... No, not that one. AP 2 means that they only save on 6s. Okay, 2 saves. And then he falls back an inch. Oh dear. And then that is the last of the dwarves that needed to activate. Okay. So, first things first, you're standing up. And you are within 3 inches of this. So this is now contested. And that is the only change to objective markers. On the objectives themselves, the Ortan Expedition has control of Objective 6. So they are seizing... they are cashing in that one. And they are going to... get rid of the second Seize 2. Discarding that. So they can draw another one. Chavel's troop, however, has successfully held 2 on round 2, scoring 2. And they are going to throw out the Seize 6 objective. So both teams will be drawing 2 new objectives at the beginning of round 3. No, round 2, round 3. Round 3. I just typed in round 2. However, they are equal at the moment. Well, oh, hang on. The other thing that needs to happen, how many units did I lose? Did the dwarves lose? The dwarves lost exactly half of their units. So they need to make morale checks. Now, the hero rule... This is the first time I've had to use the hero rule in one of these games. I do believe the hero rule actually affects this. If I can find the damn thing. Yeah, here we go. Friendly units within 12 of the hero may use his quality for morale tests as long as he isn't stunned. So... Are all this guy is within 12 of the hero? Ooh. She is just within 12 of the hero. So all units make... Oh. It wouldn't matter. They've all got a quality of 3 anyway. So, All units will start with the hero. Making a morale test at a quality of 3. He rolls a 4. I believe that means he passes. Should probably actually check. Morale. Morale test. To take a morale test, simply okay, so this is a rout. If you fail, you're going to rout. At the end of any round, an army is down to half of its starting units or less. Then, if the test is failed, then the unit immediately routs. So a 4, he's fine. The Iron Warrior, also a 4. And our last standing Dwarven Elite, also a 4. Everyone is still standing. And so with that, we're on to round 3. Now, the first thing we need to do before we get into this any further is draw more cards. Now, humans go first because they consistently... Let me just clear the dice. Humans go first because they consistently finish activating before the dwarves. So new one is 35. New mission is 35. Hold 5. Haven't yet turned that one in. I do not have 5 to hold yet, so that's going to be interesting. I might be able to do that on the next round. And I need a third objective, 46. Total dominance. Control all objective markers for 5 victory points. Ooh. Let's be honest, I want that. I need to make this not bold because I have not. Okay. Brilliant. Now the Ortan Expedition also needs 2 new objectives. So 14 and 24. Dear. I can't, these dwarves can't catch a break. I'm pretty sure, I better check, but I'm pretty sure that is, both of those are Cs 4. Yep. Cs 4, Cs 4. Okay. What have they got? They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one's 4. This is the one that the dwarves need to seize. Now, this one here is... Yeah, okay. This one here is under the dwarves' control. This is the one that Chavel's troop have just picked up that they need to hold. So Chavel needs to take and hold this objective. Take this objective to hold it next turn. As well as getting someone up here to get total dominance in the next turn, if possible. Which means that they want to get charge done with a unit that can actually affect it. So, starting with the humans, with Chavel's troop, I can get a charge in on her. Get a 1-inch move. To 10. So 12 is just off the edge here. For one of the... okay, but I have to move them as a group, so I wouldn't be able to get them off the edge. Which is fine. I actually don't necessarily want them off the edge. I just want... yeah, we're going to activate them first. But yeah, we're going to activate them first because we... so we're going to move this guy 1, which is going to get him to here. So that's 6 inches there for him. This guy falls off here for 1, 2, 3. Gets to sort of here. God damn it. And this guy's going to get to... no. Underneath the tree. I want you to be underneath the tree, but I don't want you to change the damn camera. And so these guys... can't really shoot anyone. This from here. So, can I get... yes. I can get you to here. I don't think I can get him up, but I can get you to here. So I have one model. I can only take one shot. I don't want to shoot her. I want... but... yeah, I want to shoot this guy. So one shot hitting on a 5. I miss. But that counts for the whole troop. I don't think it's going to matter much, though. And it is the dwarf turn. So I am just going to get in there and charge him. Now this is a Dwarven Elite. Done the thing again. Yeah, Dwarven Elite. So Dwarven Elite has 2 attacks at quality 3. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. They are both AP 2. So he has a... he has... ooh. His defense is only 4. So he's saving on 6s. Ooh. So he's taking 2 wounds. But now she is falling back an inch. Oh, no. I've moved her, it's fine. But he gets to attack her back. He hits on... he's got 3 attacks hitting on 3s. They all hit. She has to make their AP 2. So for 5s, she's got to roll 5s to save. Okay, one save, 2 go through. She's now got 4 wounds. She needs to make a morale check. She is knocked out. And that possibly means that that possibly means that the humans get to... I will look at that, but let's take this down really quickly. Justine Chavel knocked out. The last one, Yavia, at the beginning of round 3. Now he has made his first attack. But he hasn't moved yet. It is now the human activation. For... Okay, 12. 12 is here for him. And he is within 3. For this guy... Say that's not enough to... This guy will only get a tiny bit ahead. And this guy can't break coherency because this guy's not close enough to the edge to jump off. So that's as far as they can get. But they have had their 12-inch rush move. So this guy, this is problematic. This guy is going to charge in, and he's going to take 2. No, he's going to take 1. Don't care. He only takes 1 test. He passes it, and then gets to make... one-handed attack, which hits on a 2, on a 3. So it hits, and they save on 5s. They don't save, they lose a unit. They use a model. He gets to attack back, hitting on a 5, he misses. And so I retreat an inch. And I need to mark this guy as done. He has had his attack. And this guy has also had his attack. So, next up, he can go. He can't make it to the other objective, can he? can't make it to the other objective, he has to do something silly like charge this guy. I'm going to try and get to here because I want the attack. The attack goes through wherever he wants, wherever I decide I want it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, we're going to attack. We're doing this because I want this, but the dwarf player, I believe, resolves the attack. So 6 to hit. 4 misses. Anyone within... How does this work? Can strike? Who can strike? All models within in a unit that are in base contact with an enemy model from the... okay. Area striking. When striking in melee with multiple attacks, models may split their attacks evenly as possible between all... with the okay. No, so it goes through the way I want it to. But it doesn't matter because it misses. And this guy is going to attack back 3 times. The advantage of that is it means he will have used his attack. So on his activation, he's not going to get it against someone who he can actually do proper damage to. So he's got 3 attacks. That's 2 attacks. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'll just get another 3 dice. Hitting on 3s. They all hit. Saves on 5s. Takes 2 wounds. And he's has to roll a 4. Okay, he's knocked down. As opposed to out. And we're going to see if we can push him back. Which we can. So he's going to get pushed back. Just in here. Actually, he's not. I don't want to do... Nah, I rolled for it. Yeah, it's fine. I've rolled for it. It is done. Now, everyone here has had their activation and their attack. Oh, this guy hasn't had his activation yet. So better... This guy hasn't. Go away. So the only human left to activate is this one, who is going to take the 3-inch drop. That's 3. Six. Here. And he's going to run over to here. And that is his activation. And he has fought in combat. This round... So the only other thing that the dwarf can do... That the... So the only... Edric Ortan is going to charge... Ooh. Yes, he just makes it. He's going to charge at this guy. And go, no you don't. So 3 attacks hitting on 6s. No hits. Champion is going to or no hits, and so he has to retreat an inch. So that's doing two things. It's tying him up. I mean, he can run after this next turn, but it's tying this one up. And now I think that is everyone. I don't think there's any other models left. So that is round 3 practically. First things first, let's look at doing some morale tests. Morale test for what's his face, Ortan. 2. So that the game says that that's a 2. That looks cocked to me. I kind of want to roll it again. I'm going to roll it again because that does look cocked. 6, okay. And the Iron Warrior rolls a 4. They both had to beat 3, so they're both okay. Humans don't need to make any. So the next thing is to say that the humans have won this one. This one is now in dispute. And this one, that's it. That's all of them. That's basically it. We now need to look at yeah, shit, all right. The objectives. So the Ortan Expedition has not seized 4 and has not seized 2. So they're just going to throw out one of these seized 4s. And Chavel's troop, they take 5 last turn? I think they have. So they've held 5, but they've also met the requirements for charge. I don't think that charge has to happen in a single round. So we're going to turn in this one. The reason for that is it could theoretically change, whereas having met the requirements for charge will not. So we're at 4, and I'm not going to turn in charge. I'm not going to get rid of charge, and I'm not going to get rid of total dominance. I don't think total dominance is particularly achievable, but it's also not unachievable. There's only 2 left, 2 objectives left. So that was round 3. We're now up to round 4 and probably the final round of the game, because we've currently got Chavel's troop is in the lead. The only reason we'd go on to a round 5 is if they had equal victory points. Or, the game could go either way. If we've got equal victory points, but there's only 1 unit left on the board, I think it's probably worth calling it. Well, it might not be, depending on what the unit is. Anyway, that was round 3. On to round 4. So the first thing to do is to clear all these dice, followed by rolling oh, hang on. Who finished last? Did I just not activate this spearman? How did... Because it was human turn first. These guys ran up here. Then What's-Her-Face came up here and got killed. And then these guys ran over here. Then this guy ran here, and then these guys killed one of them. These guys turned around and tried it on the thing, and that was on their turn that happened. Oh, I got confused. And gave the humans 2 turns in a row when it really should. Oh, that would have changed how this happened. But this still would have been a combat. This guy would be over here. It's mostly fine. I guess it does change the positioning, but it is what happened. So what happened was... No, I think that... So this guy would have moved to... here. And then this guy would have had to have attacked him in an attempt to open this up. And then would have used... Yeah, so that's as far as he would have been able to get. So that's... So just sort of retconning that because it's sort of important for move order, and that's really the only reason. So instead of this guy running up as far as he could this way, this guy's moved first, ran to here, at which point he's gone, all right, well, I've got to attack, gotten in as far as he can around here, and then because they both missed each other, he's then taken a couple of steps back towards his next destination. So that means that it's actually the dwarf turn first. Now, the first thing to do is to roll for random encounters. 5, which is what we needed to roll if we wanted to have a random encounter, I think. Campaign rules, random events. On a 5+ and a random event happens. Random events, rolling for random event. If a random event... When rolling for random events, roll 2. Yep. Okay, so... 44, I guess. Okay. If a random event calls for any randomly selecting unit from any warband, you must first randomly select a warband for the event. If a random event calls for randomly selecting a unit from any warband, you must first randomly select a warband for the event, and then randomly select a unit to be the target. Okay. 44. Some warriors prefer to attack their enemies whilst they're down instead of facing them dead on with honor. First time during this round, when a unit knocks out a stunned... First time during this round, when a unit knocks out a stunned unit by charging it in melee, it receives +1 XP. Opportunist. So let's write that down. Events. Opportunist, round 4. And that's just anyone. I don't know that's even relegated to that. But we get an event being rolled from the other side as well. 6 to roll an event. 34. Oi, what are you doing? Yes, yes, yes. Why can't I... Page down. 34. Honor debt. An old friend that owes a debt of honor has joined to the fight to help out. Place a mercenary within 6 inches of a random unit, and that player may control it until the end of the mission. Is that any warband? No, it says select one random warband when it does that. So, yeah, great time to come in. Quality 4, def 4, hand weapon. Okay. I need a library. These guys are all human, so we'll get another human. He's just got a hand weapon. He can be this one. Okay, random unit 1, 2, 3. On a D3. Oh, 4. Okay, so how's that working? Let's actually roll a D4. How about that? 2. I think I said 1, 2, didn't I? So within 12 inches of this guy, here. Am I doing that placement right? Within 6 inches of a random unit that player yep. Until the end of the mission. Let's just delete all dice. Honor debt. Now let's write that down. Event. Four. And he's going to get a mercenary. Was it 4, 4, and quality 4, defense 4, hand weapon, 1 attack. +4, +4. Hand weapon A1. Lucky you. Gain mercenary. Because, you know, he needs it. Oh my god. Alright, so. Have 1, 2 active quests. So I need to roll to get a new objective. Oh god, 24. Now, I think that 24 has been discarded. 24 has been discarded. 62. 62. Spellbreaker. Destroy an enemy model with the wizard rule. That is impossible because no one has the wizard rule. 32. 32. Hold 2. Hang on. Oh, it's Chavel's troop that have had that. Everyone's got their own deck. 32. Hold 2. There's no way I can complete that, but that's beside the point. It is technically possible. No, it's technically impossible because the game is supposed to... So we're going to re-roll that. Yeah, because it requires you to have it at the start. Oh, fuck off. 14. I've already got 14 in my hand. 46. Total dominance. Yeah, there's no way that's going to happen. But it's, you know, theoretically just as possible as hold 2. We'll just keep hold 2. Yeah. Whatever. It's fine. I'm not going to get any more. Maybe if I was to... I can't run off and get 4. I can't run off and get 2. I'm not going to be able to get 4. I'm not going to get any more points. But I can stop the humans from getting more points, which is more to the point. Now, the humans need... They have 2 active quests, so they need 1 more. 25, which I think is C's 5. Yep. Which, you know, we're not going to do, but that's all right. We're either going to get charge or total dominance. So, dwarf turn. Just going to charge in here and take this guy out. Why are we doing that? Because he's going to get like 2 XP for it. Now all he has to do is survive the round, and he gets 3 XP. So the dwarves will actually get something out of this. So that is to say that the Iron Warrior, Roshek, knocked out Spearman on round 4. While stunned. We're going to say stunned Spearman. So that it's very clear that he is going to get at least 2 XP. Okay, next... it is the human turn. He has gone. So we're going to get our buddies, it's going to go 4. What was that? That wasn't even 4. God damn it. It's not what I wanted. It's like 1.5. So 2 to like fall off. I don't even want to get close to this guy. I just want to shoot him. 3 shots. 5s to hit. On the hero. So no hits. The mercenary. Is going to charge and make a single attack. 4. Which hits, and he's going to defend on a 3. He rolls a 1, so he takes a wound. And he's going to choose not to hit back. His aim is to wrap up this, but no, you know what? Oh, maybe he should. No, see, it's his turn now. And he wants to kill the hero. So he's going to jump in here. 3 attacks against the hero, hitting on 3s. So that's 3 hits. This is an AP2 weapon. Yep, engineer has an AP2 weapon. So the champion, Justin Chavel, has to roll 6s to save. Doesn't roll any 6s because he's got a defensive 4, so that's 6s to save. So that's 5 wounds. He needs to make a wound check. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, he's out. That's knocked out. So, a little bit of a change there as... What's his face? Dwarven Ortan knocked out Justin Chavel on round 4. Worth it. I can't chain that into another combat, can I? Because I'd love to pick up that consolidation moves. If either unit was completely destroyed, then the other unit may move up to 3 inches. But that's not what I want to do. I just want to stand there. Unless I can actually fight something. But I don't think I can. So let me just put a couple of markers down. I've shot and used you. I have come at you with you. So the last unit to go are these guys. And they're going to jump in and try 3 attacks, hitting on 5s. 1 hits, 3 up to defend. 1, he takes a wound. He is on 3 wounds. Will this take him down? On a 5, I think he goes down. On a 1, he is... Are you knocked? Yeah, I think you're knocked over. You're knocked down. You are stunned. So he ends the turn stunned, and that means there's no other models to map, so that is the end of the game. Which puts this as being taken by the humans. However, they don't have all of the things, so that is all turns. Morale checks. How do morale checks work when you're stunned? Routed units have lost all... no. Simply remove the... taking morale tests. Stunned models automatically fail morale tests, and if they take any hits from shooting or a charge again, they're knocked out immediately without needing to take wound checks. So, he is knocked out as he automatically fails his morale test. However, come on, buddy, roll a 3. Oh, nope, he is also knocked out. Okay, the entire Dwarven, but that's 2 routed units. These guys weren't down to... Oh, no! Nah, they're... So this guy... Does he count? Does that player may control it until the end of the mission? I think that actually puts the number of units up to 5 and stops the morale checks from happening. But theoretically, they could have lost that and they wouldn't have gotten the point. That's brutal. So, did they see? So, the Ortan Expedition, did they seize 2? No, they didn't. Did they seize 4? No, they didn't. Did they hold 2? No, they didn't. So they only got their 2 victory points. Chavel's troop, however, they didn't seize 5. Oh, they did seize 5, but it only gives you 1. So they're going to score. They're going to score charge, which I believe they can do for 3. For 2 victory points. So they get a total of 6 victory points, as well as winning. Winning gives them the winning warband gets 2 victory points and 10 XP. So they won on round 4 for 8 victory points. Was I putting victory points in? I was. So VP. And now we've got starting points. So we've got the Dwarves. Game 1 loss. Which gives them 30 points. And no VP. And the humans, they get all of the VP. No, they get the loss gives them 2 VP. And I need to get a V-sum going of this. Let's get this to happen so it's Dwarves on 5. Yep. And this will be Chavel's troop on 6. Humans, which I just haven't worked out yet. So they have a game 1 win for 8 points and 10 experience. Game 1 win Next, no one made their special objective. Yeah, no, they didn't. It's gonna hang on. Probably didn't. Where is the center of the board? $24. The center of the board is there, so they were all in the opponent's half of the board. Oh god, I could have actually... No, I couldn't have done that, and no, I wouldn't have... Potentially could have, I guess. So failure on both of those. Mission goals... So this was not met. This was not met. It is time to check for casualties. So we've got a long list for the dwarves. The majority of them knocked out or stunned. Note that routed don't count as casualties. So these two are routed. They don't count as casualties for the purpose of this. So they are ignored here. But here we've got this one. 6. So she's going to get a extra XP. 4. 2. And 1. Ooh, okay. You're dead. I think. Dead. Remove this unit from your warband sheet. Yeah, no, she's dead. So I'm just going to move you back here. I'll put you next to your 1. At which point, this one is GM Tools, rename Yavia. So... Can I do this? No, I've got to do it per thing. So you have taken out, but you are still on my points list because the points are spent. And I can actually delete you or delete one line from here. Now, on the other hand... Natural Talent unit recovers and earns 1 XP. This one is Ethelwood. So name. Let's do the down the thing. Ed Rec Ortan. Routed. XP gain. We'll do that in a minute. Hildred. Recovered. Ethelwood. Natural Talent. So that's plus 1 XP. Yavia. Dead. And I'm going to cross her name out. Ethelwood. Recovered. And Roshek is routed. And now for the humans. They are recovered. And he is recovered. Okay. Whoa. Oh, damn it. That's really annoying that the that loses. Hang on. It's fine. Yavia. Ethelwood. Roshek routed. Recovered. Routed. Recovered. Natural talent. Dead. Okay. Points available. I'm looking at the wrong... thing there. Not sure how that happened, but that's okay. Ah, I think my points is looking at the wrong point total. That's okay though. And now they are all done, and then coming down here, I rolled for Human Chavel, and he is recovered. And the spearmen are also recovered. So next are hero units. Yeah, talents or... No, I didn't roll a 5. I rolled a 5. I didn't roll a 6 or a 1. So earning experience. Surviving a mission. Does that count? Does being routed count? He survived. Oh, hang on. Does that mean that everyone just gets XP for participating, even if they are knocked out? In that case... maybe they all get +1 XP. Casualties. I actually think that means that they, if they survive, they get extra XP. I might have to redo what happened with the other ones, but yeah, so I think that everyone gets 1 XP, except the dead girl. Erdic knocked out a hero, so he gets 3 XP. Rorschach knocked out a stunned spearman when Opportunist was on the table, so he gets 3 XP. Ethelwood gets 2 XP because she got the natural talent thing, and Hildred and Alethid, Athild, both get 1 XP. So no one levels up, and Yavir is dead. Over here, however, we've got spearman, we've got an infantryman, troop, and a marksman troop. And they're both alive and fine. They didn't rout or anything. So the crossbowmen, which are the marksmen, knocked out. So everyone gets 1. The crossbowmen knocked out a unit, which gives them just +2, +1. So they've got a whole thing. The swordsman knocked out another unit, so they also get 2. The spearman knocked out a unit. And everyone knocked out a unit. No one levels up though. Oh, let's just double check that I actually get charge. Destroy 3 or more enemy units in melee. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't specify that you had to do the charge, so they do get that on round 4, and they do get the 8 victory points. So, at which point, putting their XP onto their sheets, 3, 1, 2, elite. The remaining elite is Althild, and 3. I need to make it clear that this is H and E. Now everyone here has 2 XP in the human side. There we go. 10 XP to spend. So the only thing left to do is upgrade warbands and recruit units. But what we can do because I need to make this one happen myself. Everyone has now played 1 game. And so we can see the leaderboard. Chavel's Troupe are ahead with 8 victory points, followed closely by the Litwin Scouts with 6 victory points, then the Dwarven party, the Ortan Expedition, with 2 victory points, and Clara's Horde is bringing up the lead with 1 point. So, there we go. That is the second game of Age of Fantasy Skirmish's campaign that I'm playing. That is round 1. And there's going to be 5 rounds. So, I'll see you for the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have enjoyed filming it. I enjoy playing this game and learning, playing the campaign for the first time. Let me know what you thought. If I've done anything wrong, as I was doing this, there were a couple of things I felt were a bit dubious in how I was interpreting the rules. Love to hear what your thoughts are about those, especially if you've made it all the way to the end of the video. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.